He did like all the things.
I didn't do all the things.
This
It's
guy did
just
everything.
I didn't do all the things.
This guy
I,
did all the things.
I didn't even
Name
do it.
one thing you haven't. I can't. Thing doing ass.
And one of these was last week's. The House of the Dragon season 2 was last week's, and I forgot to mention it.
He's
So
thing doing ass.
yeah, right. The only thing I did do was the Umbrella Academy season 4, which we can get over. What are you adding?
2 albums and then the Alpha Lab for 2XKO.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that was just Discord, but your audio went like Robo for a sec.
Might be Discord, might be Miscord, might be Driscord.
Who's that? Who's any of those people?
Probably something you already did. Fucking thing doing ass.
Okay. All right. I don't even know where to begin. Cold Canyon, maybe?
I don't even know who I am. Did you already test your streaming stuff?
No, I didn't.
How'd it go?
It went fantastic.
Oh shit.
I have it just the settings set configured, I guess, for the enhanced broadcast, but I'll probably try something. I don't know, depending if we do a quick one today, I could do one after. Just to
I can
test it
speedrun it. I can do everything in 3 minutes.
in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to test that?
No.
Okay.
Unless you really want me to.
No, but I mean, you're saying very, very confident, so okay.
I just gotta improv it.
Well, you're not improving it. You
That's
know. I was just. It made it sound like you like dragged me off the air. Speaking of which, I've been wanting to rewatch. I don't know what happened to my voice there. Uh,
emotional.
Late Night with the Devil, man. Every time I see it on the as in the library, I'm like, should I watch this again?
It was good.
Yeah, just to see if I missed anything, like any
One of these
signs.
days, without telling you, I'm gonna open 2 of these and crash them and just stone cold them. I'm gonna be like, oh, so tell me about Halo 9. I'm like, so I was playing that and I know I'm just like
I would. That'd be great if you timed the intro too with it. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I would hope it's loud enough so that during the intro for your show, you can just play it over the drum hit. So
Oh, I think you can make that happen, Brian. Because you can do it just right in front of that mic. So
yeah, type shit.
type shit.
I don't know if I did anything else.
I mean that's fine because we over the weekend we went to go see Fams. So
I
did have
should
my.
saw episodes 1 through 7 of Black Sail muted.
It wasn't muted. It's just on a low volume.
Oh shit, Cassie put an album out?
Did she?
Apparently that's what my thing said.
Is it coming out this Friday or because I opened up the music thing, I didn't see
She calls
Cassie
it demos.
demos.
These are voice notes.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, it's not the Cassie that I thought it was apparently.
Is it a completely different one?
I don't know who the hell this is.
All right.
But why is it telling me the
What is telling you that?
title?
Oh, wait. So you might be following the wrong one.
I don't know what the hell's going on, man.
Okay. I mean, if the thing sends you to the wrong artist, you might be following the wrong artist.
If you that's you. What
In
if I
what
give you
song?
another plot twist? I'm not following this artist.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I don't.
I'm not
I don't have a single idea that you have an idea.
Guy's doing all the things.
All the things.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with Cold Canyon or
Whatever you want to start with, baby boy.
let's do Cold Canyon because that was like one of those lucky. Let's try this out and ended up being awesome.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Me?
Yeah, what's the Westerner here?
The hell? Uh, I don't even know what the hell to start with. We're looking through something to play. Call. Did you even start the podcast?
Sure did.
You didn't say it.
No, I didn't.
All right, waiting on you.
Okay. For what?
So Colt Canyon, we're looking for something to play co-op. One time I was over there lamping
Yeah.
or bulbing or fixturing, whatever you young people say. When we were illuminating,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
This was on Steam, not Steam. This was on Game Pass. It looked 8-bit, whatever. It looked like gun.
Okay.
It looked like co-op. It was all three of those things. So he downloaded it,
Okay.
hit play, boom. I don't remember what the. I think someone gets kidnapped, and the whole goal is that you get jumped by some people, and then you got to save one of your compadres. I think that's what the story was.
It looked like it.
So anyway, you go in and you start blasting. Um,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of different gun types. It's isometric camera, a bunch of different gun and weapon types, and you basically go from left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, just murder everything if you want, or
Yeah.
you can. I guess you can sneak by them, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Don't give me a gun and then tell me, hey, but you don't want to use it.
Yeah, just roll and knife them. Nah, bro, I'm gonna fucking shoot him like it's always high noon.
Yeah, the enemies drop currencies, ammos, guns, and the whole goal is to get through the levels. It seems like every few stages of going from left to right, there's a boss and a new biome. It's kind of what
Mm-hmm.
it seems like. We didn't get too far, but we played a little bit and it was pretty fun.
Agreed. And that game came out like years ago. I looked it up. I don't know how
Hmm.
we never came across it.
It was a COVID game.
Oh, that's true. Uh, so I'm definitely gonna buy that on the first Steam Dink because that's a really fun roguelite.
Yeah, it's replayability because who doesn't just want to co-op shoot things with your friends isometrically? But then
Yep.
there's also character unlocks. And with character unlocks is starting weapon loadout, so you can unlock. I don't know if there's gonna be like wild parameters to unlock either the weapons or the characters because we just got some and I don't even know what we did.
Uh huh.
But I'd like to see how different everybody is. There's like your typical uh cowboy that comes. I don't. Was it a pistol or like
I think
a rifle? The first
the
character.
first character's a regular pistol.
Then like the next one, and they have different health values and stats per character. So the other character's a big butch guy that's a little slower but a lot more health.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's people who are really good with certain weapons, so guns. Like they're more accurate. I guess they'd get a damage buff, but they can't use bows or melee, or they have like two heart.
Your
Something
audio,
happened.
yeah, something happened. No,
Hello?
oh, it sounds really. Hey, wait, wait. It sounded like low octave. Hello.
Starting to get mad. I don't
Uh,
know. Something inside me because Windows likes to.
uh, we're back. Oh, I had stopped the recording, so we're back. Technical difficulties done. I don't remember what the last thing I heard. It was like mid sentence. You like stopped, and I'm like, did I just go deaf? Like it was a sudden drop in audio, and I because I have these on, I can't really hear what's around me, and I'm
Mm.
like, is this it? Did I just lose my hearing?
Um, Characters vary in what they're good at and stat values. The person I played was like really good with a bow, but they suck at the guns.
Okay.
And bows are fun. There's active reloading in this game, and the bows have like the shortest, like the quickest window for you to active reload. So I found that really fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of characters we don't have, and I don't know what they would do. Maybe there's one that's melee focused, melee centric, hopefully. But so far, what we played, I enjoyed.
The one thing I wanted from those characters was like a passive unique to them, like a trait or something.
Some of
So like if there is like someone who specializes in throwables, like with that character you have infinite of it instead of it running out.
they might have a character like that, but they do have like I said, the it's one gun lady who's really good with guns apparently,
Yeah.
and the bow lady I was playing as she does more bow damage than other people. She's ass with guns.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right. They do have their own sort of traits.
Something more like drastic. Oh, it'd also be cool. Like, oh, you shoot somebody with this gun. There's a 10% chance that it didn't cost ammo or something like that. Something more like I don't know what the word would be.
More relevant to like the combat or
Yeah, something more impactful, I guess.
where it looks like it's broken if we're using it with that character.
Yeah.
Had a good time with Colt Canyon. I definitely recommend it, especially because it might. I'm sure it's like a small team who made it, and I think it's only like what $20. Definitely worth it.
20, but I think it was even cheaper than that.
It was.
It's $15.
Oh, 15. Even better on Steam. I think it's on consoles. Yeah. Well, at least Xbox we knew because we played on Xbox, but it's on Switch and PS4. So I guess it'll run on the PS5 too. What were you gonna say?
PC as well. I don't remember if you said that.
Yes, it's Steam. It says PC here, but it's either on Steam or it's not out on PC. I'm kidding. It's not that drastic. Well, I guess for some people who really hate the Epic launcher, it is. They're like, if it ain't on Steam, I ain't gonna play it. All right, Brian. So House of the Dragon has been a pretty okay season thus far, right? Right.
Sure, I haven't seen anything. I haven't even seen the show.
You just had to say yeah.
I don't want to lie to the people. I don't
Oh,
want to co-sign. I don't even know him.
oh, that's
Be
fine.
dog shit.
It was not as good as the first season, and then the finale was such a bummer. I like it ruined the whole vibe of it because episode 7 was like a very good way to end the season, and then episode 8 seemed like it would normally be the beginning of the next one.
Hmm.
So it ended kind of like meh, like nothing huge happened, and it was just like setting up for wow, like dope moments for next season. So it was like an hour of trailer, if you will. But the episodes
Um.
before that was pretty good.
So do you think the finale would have been a good intro for the next season? Like
Yep.
if they just cut it at the episode prior?
Yeah. And then I don't know. They just felt so weird. They had a good episode 7, and I'm like, okay, now it's getting hype. Stuff is happening. And then episode 8 came, and I'm like, I was expecting some huge battle or something. Nah. A whole lot of setup for a payoff in the next season. But besides that, performances were great. Uh, the dragon fight, there was more dragon in this one. So if you're looking for more dragon action, there's a lot of it here. There's a lot of them just straight up eating people because they're trying to get like writers to build up an army.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's people like, oh, let's try this guy, and he just gets eaten up or something. And it's like, well, there's some people who just get super lucky, and they're like, no, you're the writer now. The dragon goes and like picks the person, but the guy's like scared out of his mind because he's like, what the hell's happening? It's good stuff. Uh,
So uh, how did I guess that's spoilers. Don't say how did they even get to the point where they were in front of the fucking dragon?
well, yeah, it's probably gonna be spoilers, but
I guess do they X character do they go out of the way to meet the dragon, or does the dragon go out of the way and find that character?
for one of the instances, the dragon went over there to the person, but for the other ones, they were just bringing people to the dragon. They pretty
Mm,
much made a call out to anyone who can possibly have a Targaryen blood or something, like all the bastards that probably live in King's Landing and anywhere else, and then they just summoned all the possible bastards, and then they're like here, and then it was just like a fucking bloodbath,
mm.
and so like one or two of them were accepted as a writer, I guess. I think it was two or three. Uh, I got nothing else on that. It was okay. Like I do want to see the next season, but I'm not like it didn't leave me in a hype mode. Like oh shit, she's about to go. Like it was more okay. I guess we'll catch up with them next season, right?
Mm.
See where we're at there. And while we wait for that, uh, the Umbrella Academy had a season drop this week. with like I don't think much marketing or like I didn't see a lot of ads for it prior.
All at once this season?
Yeah, the whole thing's out. It's the final season.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the final season with like 6 episodes. So it was I guess it was one of those. Hey, we'll give you guys 6 episodes to wrap it up or something instead of just straight out canceling you.
hmm.
It kind of what it felt like because it was like stuff was happening super quickly in like 6 episodes. They introduced Nick Offerman and his wife playing Gene and Gene, which they did an awesome job of that.
Gene.
Yeah, Gene and Gene. There's Gene Jean, and then there's Gene Gene,
Okay.
and they're like a couple and stuff. And they are the like the head people of the keepers, and the keepers believe they're all in the like in the wrong timeline, so they're trying to get the cleanse to happen so they can go back to the sacred timeline. And that's a huge multiverse shit that I'll let you watch and they'll explain and hopefully you understand because some of it's like all right, I just take it at your word, you know.
Hmm.
Uh, but it's cool to see the whole dynamic again. The family of you know at the time were kid superheroes. Now they're older and stuff, but I don't know. It was a good like goodbye to all the characters in the season and stuff, and they had like that behind the scenes reel like they did for I guess spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. Uh, compilation of like behind the scenes stuff. They did the same thing, but for like all of the seasons. So it's like, all right, that's a nice little send off instead of just outright canceling them or something.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know, I had a good time with it. I wouldn't say it's like a go and must watch. If you've been watching the previous seasons and you enjoyed it, it's more of that. And that's it. That's a show we finished in 2024. Can't wait for Arcane.
November.
I,
Wake me up.
I thought that was when September ends.
It is.
Oh, okay. But you said November.
I said before, but now I just said wake me up.
Oh, okay. I thought you like that was a song, but I'm like, I must have remembered it incorrectly.
No, you had it.
That's fucking
Said you
wild.
believed in yourself.
Am I Smelf?
Yeah, I don't remember which company had like a either cologne or a deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
Then their tagline for that like little phase of branding was believe in your smell. Doesn't
Oh, okay.
smell but self
Okay.
altogether type shit.
Is that what company was it again?
I don't remember. I'm just gonna type in believe in your smell and see what happens.
I was about to say I want to see if the brand's still around.
Old Spice.
Well, sure is around. Actually, now that I think about that, that's right up their alley.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. What happened? Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I was just doing hand stuff.
I thought you were like doing a prep up to because you saw something egregious.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Just my calluses are peeling, and then I started doing this. I started cracking my hands all at once. That's what happened. The play by play.
Okay. For I need you to give me the play-by-play on how you got that two-hitter with Braum because of the two XKO alpha.
I don't even know what the hell you just said to me, besides 2x KO. But um, the beta's the alpha. I don't. This entire time I've been calling it a beta. Um,
Yeah. Okay.
the alpha started what Thursday. When was the 8th? Thursday.
I think so.
Naturally, I did not get in because they gave me a code. I got in because anyone who got in was given a referral link code, and they can get somebody else in.
Nice. A shout
Which
out.
probably which probably only happened because a friend of mine went to Evo and they were guaranteed to get in. Not the same day; they weren't guaranteed day one, but they were guaranteed to be able to get into the Alpha Lab,
Okay.
and they gave me their code.
Nice.
Um, where the hell do I start?
Start with how it feels, I guess, right? Because
Uh,
it's the first time we're
yeah.
talking about game like hands-on time. So,
So leading into this, I already had in a rare moment of having hope for anything,
oh,
I was very excited to try this and very interested because indie game that never got finished that I gush about very often called Rising Thunder.
Yep.
Those devs got bought by Riot, and once that happened, they started working on this fighting game project that we now know as 2XKO. Started off as Project L. It's a way better name than 2XKO, but
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name either.
it's annoying to say. It just sounds weird to tell somebody about.
You ever played 2XKO?
It's even more work like double KO or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the name.
Fighters of Runeterra.
That's too wordy, right?
Runeterra Rumble.
Sure. That's a little bit
Anything,
of
any name you could say is probably better than 2XKO. It's just
the
the
bottom
gist of
line.
it.
Yeah, that's the bottom line.
But I digress.
Yep.
I think I didn't download it, small download, because hey, it's an alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Off the rip, gameplay itself, I come from versus games, so like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is the first fighting game I learned how to actually play. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's one moment when you're casually playing fighting game and you think you're good, and there's the moment where like you actually know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, and you're like,
That was
okay, I'm not shit.
Yeah, that was the close. That's like okay. I guess the best analogy I can give is like you know how randomly when you're a kid you gain cognizance of what the hell's going on. Like you're alive and you're a kid, but then oh now I remember.
Yeah, and you're
From
like
that point
actually
on,
five
you're a
years old or
human.
something. Yeah,
That was
4 years old. I don't know how
Marvel
old.
was my actually getting out of the tutorial, I guess, of life.
Okay, gotcha.
So games like that, Skullgirls being my favorite fighting game to exist. Those kind of team based fighters are what's comfortable to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy how comfortable this game felt coming from those backgrounds.
Oh, nice.
A lot of the decisions they make in combo routing and just like team comp philosophy and things like that, or like functions of an assist or things like of that nature, even defensively, some of the mechanics they put in, it's like a love letter to people who play those games.
Okay.
Um, the game feels good, doesn't feel sluggish. That being said, I'm also playing characters on the slower end.
Mm-hmm.
Braum, for those that don't know who that is from League of Legends, the buff, fucking bald, mustache, gentle giant who
Mm-hmm.
holds a shield, but really it's an impenetrable door. Um, and then Alawi, who's like a Kraken priestess. I don't really remember the name of her, the god she worships, but
Okay.
big lady essentially. And even though they're bigger and you can feel that they're slower, they do a good job of like making you feel the oomph when you get slapped by one of them.
Yeah.
You can feel it the way that they animated these things.
Your chair actually
Um,
moves in real life.
yeah, and even though they're slower, moving with them doesn't feel like unbearable.
Okay. Like
Um,
you can still get around comfortably.
yeah, they simplified a lot of the movement from like Marvel, so wave dashing really isn't even necessary. You can just keep mashing. You can have dash to a macro or micro, so you can do that or just press traditional dash input like light and medium,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels good. You're moving in a way more simplified way. Um, there's still a lot of room for creativity in combos. Something that I was also scared of because they claim to cater to like beginners, supposed to be like a easy to get into kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But combos, for as much effort as you want to put in, that's how crazy you can get shit to come out.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So it gives you a nice wide canvas to experiment.
yeah, good canvas to experiment. It doesn't seem like it's like a lot of times with these games that are designed to be low barrier of entry.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be simplified, but they put that one character, and that's the lab monster character. Here, you can lab just about anything.
Oh, okay.
Braum, to me, feels very simple as a character, but the bunch of routes you can potentially go through.
Does this one have the custom assist? I don't know if you mentioned that. Or is
No,
it
no custom assist.
okay.
Each character has two assists though. You don't pick them before; you just always have access to them, like BB tag.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry about choosing between different types. Okay.
Right. You have a forward assist, back assist. Something interesting they do that Marvel games don't, or other team games don't, is normally, let's say if I'm standing full screen away from me and I do an assist,
Uh-huh.
the character is always right behind you.
Okay.
In this, if I hold if I hold forward assist, for example, and I hold the button, if you're holding it, the character start running at the person. When you let go, they'll do the assist.
Oh, and you can still move around while you're holding the button, right?
Yeah,
That's pretty nifty.
which is an interesting way of being like, oh, it nullifies one of the things about an assist where this only works in this distance.
Uh-huh. You can actually use
Now you
it.
can make them run up. You can
Mm-hmm.
cover your own assist, which I find funny. So, so like if I think Echo and Ari might be the only people with like projectiles.
Uh-huh.
You could essentially call your assist, make them run up and throw some shit. Hey, your assist is covering you as you cover the assist.
That'd be
Interesting
pretty.
kind of thing. Thing that they also do that's like Marvel Infinite and BB Tag is you call an assist, you can tag boom. You're playing as that assist now. You can like
Oh,
very
okay.
quickly tag into the character, which is nice and it's very fast. It's very like quick paced.
Mm-hmm. Very responsive, it
Um,
sounds like.
very responsive, very quick paced. As far as gameplay, how it feels, I don't really have any complaints. I had suggestions that I tweeted.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is I wish there was a third assist. For
Like
your
like
characters,
maybe like an up
like probably down.
or
I would
I
say
guess down.
down, and they have a mechanic. So to tag regular like raw tag, you have to hold that tag button and then you swap.
Okay.
If you tap it, what it does is your character will do like a launcher, and that launcher is like a tag launcher. So if
So
your
you'll
main character
swap.
slap them and the other character comes in, you're playing as them.
Okay.
I want them to add a third assist, and then it could be down tag, or make that launcher the down tag button, so you can just tap the button itself and you'll tag.
Oh, I see. This it'll simplify the button presses.
Yeah. Um. There's no inputs, so you're not gonna be doing quarter circle forwards or anything like that. Instead, um, there's a special one button and a special two button. Um, this is another nitpick. So
Mm-hmm.
like, it's kind of like Smash, where special one can be like neutral. Special one is a move. Forward special is a move. Same thing with
Okay.
special button two. I don't think it's a good idea if you're gonna cater to newer players
Mm-hmm.
to do that. Everything should be consolidated into one button, and whoever has excess special attacks should be command normals because those exist in the game.
Command normals? What does that mean?
Yeah,
Like,
so like um some characters everyone has like a light, medium, heavy punch.
yep,
But some characters like in Street Fighter, forward heavy is its own specific move that
yep.
character has. That's a command normal.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay.
characters in the game have that. There's
Yep.
characters with it, so it
Right.
doesn't make sense to not further elaborate on that and save a button that's mapped so you can use for something else.
Mm.
So because of that, even I wouldn't. I'm not a pro player, but even someone who's very comfortable with fighting games,
Yep.
a lot of times it does get confusing. Like, wait, which button is this shit mapped to?
Mm-hmm.
It's one nitpick.
Especially if you're a person that have like a stick or something and not on a regular pad, and you're
Hmm.
swapping uh the buttons.
Yeah, I almost immediately switched my button layout. I haven't tried the default buttons. I
Okay.
switched to Marvel 3 kind of style.
Okay.
So yeah, so the buttons in this game is light, medium, heavy, like Marvel 3. There's a tag button. This is why it's too many fucking buttons. Light, medium, heavy,
Mm-hmm.
tag button, special
Special
button 1,
one.
special button 2.
Yeah.
This essentially a game that's
S-
supposed to be simplified, but you get rid of quarter circle or like motion inputs, but then add a whole another set of fucking buttons
Isn't that and one extra than what normally? It's normally six buttons, right?
for fighting games. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
So you have even more than the complicated ones
Light,
because
medium,
it's
heavy.
seven. You just counted seven.
I think I counted 6. Light,
Oh.
medium, heavy,
Uh-huh. Tag.
tag,
Oh no, you did six.
special 1, special 2.
Yeah, I see what you did.
Um, same amount, but again, with them targeting it to be simplified, I don't think it makes sense to have the two.
And just,
Um,
you would have
to,
just kept it one special.
yeah, I think so. To do like supers, it's down, down, and depending on what special button you press, you get
Mm-hmm.
a different super. My guess is maybe that's why they added a second one, so that they don't have to do anything crazy for the inputs for the other two
For
supers
the
you
other,
have.
gotcha. So you don't have to. They don't have to do like forward or back.
Mm-hmm. Uh, each character has three supers. Two of them cost 1 bar. If you press both special one and special two with down, you do their level. I think it just costs 2 bars. You do their level. Speaking of the game too, it's very hard coming from other fighting games
Uh huh.
to name things because like technically it's a level two because I think it's 2 bars,
Mm-hmm.
but it's your third special. So I want to say level three, but you can't because it's just only 2 bars that it costs.
That doesn't make any sense.
And I can't say special two. There's so much like
The
weird. There's
verbiage is so it's
yeah,
conflicting.
it's very weird to talk about the game, and it's even weirder to do notation. Like if you were to write it down for combos,
Uh
there's
huh.
people doing like squared because so for Braum for example, if you do neutral special two, he does a charging star.
Okay.
If you tap it again, he does a flip move and he gets an ice buff. And
Okay.
people are writing that as S2 squared. It's like why?
Wow, we're
Who's
doing
gonna know what that means?
equations. Yeah.
So it's very weird to make notation for this game so far as well.
Like yeah. So everything's so communication about this game is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, but it is supposed to be a league game, which makes sense.
But it should make sense. Just make it, especially for the fighting game community. We don't need to make it more complicated than what already works.
I'm just saying because league community is toxic and doesn't know how to communicate.
Oh, I see.
That's the meme. I don't remember off the top of my head anything else for complaints. Um, but yeah, the game's fun. Do I think it's? I think it's very interesting that they chose to make a beginner-friendly game, but then make it like a team game. I guess the whole point on that is that so you're not alone when learning the game.
Yeah,
Like
I
you can
see.
do duos. I never tried it, but from what I hear people do, and I even saw a 2v2 tournament last
Yeah,
Sunday. It looks fun. People they're raving about how it feels.
it feels fun. Okay.
Yeah, netcode wise, I only had one issue once, and that's because a friend of mine in Canada decided to go into their kitchen, Wi-Fi only with shitty internet, and it
Ah.
was like 600 ping. But besides that, I haven't
Oh,
had any issues.
okay. So the network code is spot on. Good for them, man. Hopefully it'll
Um,
sustain once it fully releases because there's gonna be a lot more people online.
yeah, the lobby system's cool. So you know, like how some games are opting more towards walk around as your avatar and get games.
Uh huh.
You can in the alpha you can do like a little private lobby
Mm-hmm.
and there's different stations. You can even do training mode with like online with your partner on the same side or just do like whoever's in the lobby, you can do training mode together. Something interesting is that just from walking up to a station, it immediately plays you the match at where it's currently at. So like if
Oh,
people are at this station and you're like, oh, let me walk up, it'll
forgot you
pull up a
told me about
window,
that.
boom, immediately you're watching.
That's good tech.
It's very interesting.
Good
Um,
tech. That
because it's an alpha, there's some things that it is buggy sometimes.
okay.
There's not too many things to teach beginners how to play. That being said, the big asterisk is I just skipped the tutorial. I don't know how good it is, but there's no like trials, but it is an alpha.
Okay.
There's no like things of that nature to help people learn. Um, I don't even know what else to say. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It got to the point where I get off the game and I go horizontal, and I'm still thinking about the game. I'm at work. After that Thursday I played it, I'm still thinking about. I'm labbing in my head.
Yeah, like oh, if
That
I
I
do
record.
this and do this or do this.
Yeah, even now, like there's some things. I started tweeting. I usually get in my head about this, but I recorded myself doing some setups or labbing,
Yep.
and normally I'm like, who might have posted this? Not a pro player, or someone's probably already posted the same thing.
Uh huh.
No reason, but I'm like, I
Might as well
was
just do it.
encouraged. Hey, just might as well just do it. If the worst they can do is just someone else that gets more views.
Yep.
So I recorded a step that I had where I guess in the most layman way possible, the combo that you can get from like mid screen,
Mm-hmm.
and you end in a certain way where you get your character Braum a buff. You call an assist with Alawi and it knocks them up with a tentacle.
Okay.
And if they tech upward, because it's like Dragon Ball, if you hold a button in a direction and
That's where
don't
you
drop the
go.
combo,
Mm-hmm.
if you tech upward, it's set up so that when I super jump, I grab you when you tech, throw you into this tentacle. Whenever someone's thrown near the tentacle, it'll grab them, and now you can essentially combo off of it as if they were grounded
Oh,
and
damn.
two touch with meter and kill a character just from touching them twice.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, hey, fuck it, let me record this. All right, it's on Twitter, and in less than a week, or
24 billion views. I'm just kidding.
definitely not. Uh, in less than a week, I got 9,400 views. I got 26 reposts, 175 likes, 127 people bookmarked it. I've
Fantastic.
gotten more interaction with this one combo thing than I've done in like using Twitter to promote my own music.
Because when you give out free tech like that,
It's
that's so
crazy.
wild. Yep.
But yeah, it's it's surreal. It might just be because it's the hot ticket game. And
Yeah.
that's why many people are trying to figure out how the fuck to play. It's crazy. It's like a, what do they call it? Like when you do something and it works out, it's like, oh shit.
The dope
Like it's
when you get dopamine.
reassuring, I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
Very surreal. It's interesting. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have the time to do that often, but it's nice that, hey, I'm finding creative stuff.
Yes, sir.
It kind of adds validation to, like, if I have an opinion to something. Like, oh, maybe it's not a stupid fucking idea.
Yeah. You got to do it by just posting it.
Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to add. The soundtrack, I don't really remember. The game's gorgeous. Game's gorgeous, feels good. Those small suggestions, I did. It sounded like I was like ranting at it, but it's just small things that they could fix to feel better for both new people and people who come from fighting games with a similar subgenre.
Makes sense.
I still got to
Fucking,
sign up for the 1v1 tournament on Sunday to see if I go 0-2 or 1-2.
you never know. You might not go any of those. I guess 2-0. Yeah. Never mind. The opposite O's, I guess.
There's another one on Friday, but I'm like, I'd rather just play. And I still got to do weeklies for Tekken, like for the battle pass thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's challenges. I got to do that too.
And most of that, I'm assuming, is like online play.
Yeah, it's all online, but you can get it done in lobbies, which is
Oh,
something.
that's
It's
right.
in
The lobbies
two
you mentioned.
XKOs in alpha, but I will say I hope that they make it so that you can still do private stuff and it counts the way Tekken does it. Uh,
What do you
even
mean?
league. So in private lobbies in Tekken, you can get your challenges done in a battle pass because the only criteria is play online. Oh, play this many matches or do this much damage.
Uh huh.
In 2XKO, they have like a battle pass baked in, I guess, because they want to see how it would work.
Yeah.
But you get zero progress if you're in a private lobby. You'd have to go into like an actual public lobby or queue
Mm.
for things.
So they just don't want you to earn it by fighting a bot or fighting a second player that.
Just, I guess, anyone private in a private lobby. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't see the reasoning behind it because from playing against bots in League of Legends, you can get stuff done, like challenges for seasonals and things like that.
Then maybe they just need to add that mode. Like, oh, I guess you wouldn't put it in the offline mode, but a training area or something. And you
I
just
don't know.
fight, and you just matchmake with a certain level bot.
That I would think private lobby should be good enough.
I guess so.
It's not like doing training mode. Okay, I get it, but
Mm-hmm.
in an actual non-training mode fight, I would think it would work.
That's fair.
It is an alpha though, so
Yeah. Not a beta. And but you also listen to some albums here, buddy.
yeah. The hell did I listen to? I listened to one of these today, and then the J Balvin on Monday. J Balvin, I didn't even know until I looked up releases. The J Balvin released an album
Mm-hmm.
called Hey, was it Heyo?
Uh,
Rayo?
Rayo.
47 minutes, almost 48 by 3 seconds. It's not 15 tracks.
The album art's great.
I hearted one, two, three, four, five, six of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's solid songs. I don't remember there being anything I hated. It's very solid summer vibes kind of music.
Okay.
Everything sounds clean. Only maybe nitpick is that a lot of the album sounds the same.
Okay.
It's not too much variation, but I have no complaints. Sounds clean, very summery. Um,
Do you see any of this staying on the radio for a bit, or is
I don't know what's on. I don't know
I mean like top
what the
like
meta is for the radio
well
now.
not the meta, but I mean like espresso, not like us, like
Yeah,
the
English hits, but this I don't know what's hot.
oh I see what you mean. I'm with you now. All the Hispanic crowd.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
feel
not sure. There's a lot of big artists in here, like Fades in one of them. Uh, uh, what is it?
I think is that Zion
Kenny
from Zion
Leon
and Leo
and Lennox.
and
Yeah,
Lennox.
that's Zion from that.
Ryan Castro, I think I've heard of before. I don't think I've heard of Blessed. Omar Courts, I think I heard of. Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
but
assuming that's Young Chimi. Is that who that
uh,
is?
I don't know.
Okay.
But overall, pretty easy to listen to, unless you're like very religious and you don't like certain things being talked about. Then I wouldn't listen to this.
All right. And then what was the other one?
And then
Asake?
the other one I listened to today, I don't remember how to pronounce if it's Ashake or Asake.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard him as a feature a couple times this year. I don't know if I've heard of him prior to this year, but he's like, where's he from? I'm curious to see where he's from. I want to say Nigerian singer. Okay, the
Oh,
reason I say that is because there's other artists from Nigeria that I listen to the music of.
okay.
I'm blanking by name right now, but his music sounds similar in genre to that.
What is the other? Who's the other one that you're
That's
thinking
what
of?
I'm saying. I'm blanking.
Not the
I
name, but like what's the like? Think of a song.
That's what I'm blanking on.
Oh, okay, I think you're blanking on the artist itself.
Everything.
So just avoid. You like it reminds you of a
Mm-hmm.
void right now.
It reminds me of it, and then when I look into it, it's like, oh, error. My server's down.
My sir. Okay. The
Um,
fuck.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't remember his name. Oh my god, last year came out last year.
Burna Boy.
Uh, no, I'm looking. I think Burner Boy might actually be in it, or he's from Trinidad. I think Burner Boy, Nigerian. Okay, there you go. There's songs not too much like his. It's a little more lighthearted-y,
Okay.
um, upbeat. There's another is it Feels? Phee. Yeah, okay. There's an artist named Feels, Pheelz. I listened to like a EP from last year that I liked from him. Very similar.
Oh, okay.
Like
By
they
upbeat,
might
like what
talk
is it like a gospely, like a beat
not
or
gospel, not
pause?
like that, but like kind of dancey.
Oh, okay.
The album's this one. Hold on, I panicked and clicked on the wrong playlist.
Okay.
I'm scrolling, I'm scrolling. Okay, I'm clicking good artist. I'm clicking album.
All right. Time.
Um, the first, uh, I guess the second and third song, he's talking more about stuff that you would normally think a subject matter would be saying whatever he's saying in there, and then like R&B or like something slower.
Okay.
But it's a little dancey.
All right. A little dancing.
Everything here for the most part, like it could be a sad song, it could be a good like a positive song, it could be a I'm balling on everybody kind of song, and it's dancey.
But by dancing, do you mean like pop dance? Are you talking about like EDM? Or are you
No, like
talking like
Afro beats.
okay, gotcha.
It's not really dance hall, but like that kind of
On the path of dancehall,
hmm
gotcha. But they didn't. They veered off into dancey.
like I don't know what the name would be of this kind of sub Some people say Afro pop apparently is what it's associated with.
Okay. I
I
think
guess
I think I like your name for it. So
that I
it's
call it.
Dancy. It's
Yeah, I
not Dance
guess.
Hall. It's Dancy.
Fuji is another kind of subgenre apparently.
And
I
that's
don't
what.
know this off the top of my head. I'm looking it up. Just the asterisk there.
Okay.
Um. So yeah, 15 tracks, 48 minutes, about the same as the J Balvin one.
Uh-huh.
I didn't heart 5 of them,
Oh, okay. So you like that good
so
portion?
10 out of 15.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's a
very,
good amount.
very easy to listen to.
Okay.
The songs that I didn't heart, it might have been like a chorus. I'm like, man, he has features on here that I think there's only one song. Yeah, there's only one song that has a feature that I didn't heart, and it's only because it didn't seem like it fit too much, and that's the one Central C. I got excited because so far I enjoy Central C, so I listened to it.
Yeah. Same.
An instrumental doesn't really fit him, and it's not like oh his verse sucks or anything like that. It just doesn't seem like it meshed well.
Oh, okay.
Um, but yeah, he had WizKid on here. Good song's the second song on there. Travis Scott's on here. Great song. It is not a Travis Scott beat, but Travis Scott fits it.
What? I'm curious now.
Stormzy. It was a good song. It's a little slower, but still a little dancey.
Dancy. Okay.
And then someone I've never heard of, Ludmilla. Ludmilla. I think she's from. I think she's speaking Portuguese. I think, and I wasn't expecting it, but she's like a singer, and it fit. The name of the song's Wine,
Okay.
and then the last song is like 5 minutes. It's called Fuji Vibe, and the
Mm-hmm.
beginning section before he does the switch up was like chef's because I was not expecting jazzy kind of instrumentation on
Uh-huh.
top of the dancey, and then
Uh-huh.
out of nowhere it sounds like he just went live concert, and shit's going off, but it's like nice.
Okay. That sounds okay. You sold me.
It
I
was
can't
just,
wait to. I might listen to it after we're done here.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was not expecting it. The songs that I have heard him on, which I'm also blanking on now. Let me just see which singles he's on. He's okay. He's on Thames' album. Get It Right's the name of the song. I like that song, and he's on it. Like I
Okay.
like that. Um, what else was he on that I've heard? He was on. I have heard the Central C song before this then,
Why?
because that was a single, and I remember, or maybe I just put it on my watch later, but I knew it existed.
Okay.
Um,
Did you? What are you looking for now?
just seeing other singles, but those I think that's it. I peeked at the two that I'm just lying left and right. I peeked
Oh.
at the two, but
Okay.
I think primarily the Thames songs made me see his name, and then I was like, oh, an album. And I listened to it.
Ah. Okay. Well,
But
how
yeah,
do you
I
pronounce it?
thoroughly enjoyed it. His name?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Asake or Ashake.
Okay.
I've never heard him say it, so I don't know.
Yeah. I might have to look up some interview or something.
Oh, same year as me. He was born 29,
Oh, nice.
95.
95.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, you sold me on it. I feel the passion in it. I
I
gotta
don't
listen
know
to
who's
it.
I liked more, to be honest with you, because I felt
What do you mean
about
who's?
the same way as Thames, his
Oh.
album.
Uh-huh.
That's another person it's similar to. Like the instrumentation, that one it's like more R&B-ish like.
Uh-huh.
So, but like the upbeat dancey part,
Mm-hmm.
very similar.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like I'm gonna be in a on a good ride.
I liked it. There's a song on here that I thought was cool. It's called Mood, and it's one of those songs where the verse is repeated, but
Oh no.
he does it in a different language. So first time it's like English and in the language he's speaking. The second time with the verse, he's just I don't know where he's just saying it in Spanish.
Oh, okay. That's different. I like that.
And I was like, where's he from? Out of curiosity, and then I looked up now and confirmed he was Nigerian.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say question marks. Like nobody knows.
It just says location behind you. I'm like what?
What? And then you disconnect abruptly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chef's Kiss.
Cool.
I liked it.
I have homework now. Did we have homework to turn in here? No, right from last week. No. I don't remember
Well,
if
let's
any.
see what the hell we talked about last week. 244.
Yeah, nah,
Unless you wanted to try the Kunitsugami game.
but I didn't. So when you saying you got over it, I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna. I'm not
It's a
gonna
small
venture
commitment because I don't remember it being a big game.
like the download.
Yeah, I don't remember it being big.
Well, you can also check how long to beat.
Oh, I
What
can.
was that?
A hiccup. It's a different hiccup now. Which means like better one or two.
I gotta be honest. Both of them sound like you just did the noise, like on purpose.
Main story alone, it's 16 hours, so it doesn't seem too long.
Yeah,
What?
you're disregarding what I just gave you. It's how long? 16 hours, you said?
Yeah, just for main story.
Oh, that's not too bad. Uh, nah, we'll see.
If you ever have a drought in games, give it a shot.
This is about right. But with my backlog of stuff I do want to play, and I guess before I die, yeah, because I'm not making any headway on them. Uh, I'll add that to the bottom of the list.
Apparently, the name he goes off of,
Uh huh.
Asake, is his mother's name. That's cool.
Oh, okay. That's pretty dope. Uh, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Uh, did you see? I put it in today. The Red Dead Redemption PC stuff.
I don't know what it would be. I don't understand, so I just moved on. Is it the first game?
Yeah, it's the first game with the zombies mode, I think, and some other stuff. That it's but it the description on the PlayStation one showed the description of the what would be under the PC description. That makes sense.
Just like a remaster? Just a port?
Probably a port with some minor upgrades. I heard the re-release had some sort of upgrade. I think the one on Switch or something.
Up until now, I generally thought the Red Dead one was on Steam already.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
What do you talk? There's so many times Hobby's like, "Oh, when is Red Dead coming to PC?"
I was like, what, 3?
Yeah, Red Dead 3. Red Dead 3. That's wild, bro.
I don't know, man.
That's wild. But anywho, that's I guess soon to be uh announced, which is most
I
likely what's going to be at Gamescom. Actually, now that I think about it, because that's like next Tuesday or something.
Tuesday.
So I might stream the reaction to that.
Do you want that to be the podcast? What time is the thing?
I don't think it's at night, is it?
Oh, I'm asking you. I didn't even know this Red Dead was was it on PC? What do you want?
What do you want for opening? What is it? Opening night live? Gamescom. Tell me, Jeff Keighley. Um, I don't want my ticket. I just want. Where am I going to stream this? What is going on? Get your opening night live ticket. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna check the Google. Opening night live Gamescom 2024. Maybe that'll help. Nope, it does not help. What is happening? It's from the 21st through the 25th, but nothing else is said. Okay. Anywho, what were you?
What?
Well, we were looking up the hour that this will be streamed, and I have not found it.
I know that Jeff Keighley tweeted at some point
About it?
about yeah, but
Oh, I
I think he
found
said
it.
he has a pre-show or something.
And I found it. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern.
I can't.
Yeah, that's why I figured I can react to it, and then we can talk about what we and I'll fill you in or something. I don't know of when it happens. I'm just assuming that's where they're gonna announce that. So that might have just leaked on accident with
Well,
whoever was updating those descriptions.
the only thing I know for sure is that this might actually be where we get a Dragon Age release date.
That's true because they used. Oh, didn't they? Yeah, because they unveiled it at one of his events, right?
Right, during the game showcase earlier this year. They announced it at Game Awards years ago, and
Yeah,
then during the was it May, the game showcase?
I think so. May or June.
They did a bunch of shit during the Xbox, I think, section, and all they said was fall. So I mean, guess
Oh,
what's approaching?
fall. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna get the date now. It's gonna be November something.
Um, that wasn't even what I was gonna say. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, the only thing I know for sure, oh, not your fault. Is that they're gonna show off gameplay for Terry and Street Fighter.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, which probably means he comes out
Soonish.
September-ish. Unless they do the same thing they did with Bison. Oh yeah, and next the week after, play as Terry.
I mean, if they've done it before, that'd be a good win for them. So, because aren't they? Don't they have like a? Didn't you say they have beef right now with the community because they're selling just avatar skins and stuff?
Yeah, they're selling more avatar skin. Maybe they also show costumes, but the avatars are getting more love than the fucking characters that you play as.
So to distract people from that, they might just be like, "Hey, and Terry's available, you know, next week."
But it's been like that since the end of season 1.
Oh, not a new thing.
Nope.
Then never mind. They'd just be like, "I guess he's out in September," like you guys were guessing,
Yeah.
just in time for Tokyo Game Show, I guess. Which I'm assuming is what they might tease the next person.
When is Tokyo Game Show?
September, mid. Let me confirm. I think it's mid September this year. Tokyo Game Show. See if I can get a time here. Uh, September 26th through the 29th. The end of September.
Mm.
So it might be
Yeah,
announced. What?
I don't think that soon.
What soon? Like
Like
announcing the next person?
yeah.
Or even teasing them? Really?
I think Terry's gonna be the last one of this year. I think they said the time ranges during
Mm-hmm.
the trailer. Let me look it up before I lie to you. I think so. I think Terry's the last one this year, and then winter of next year, or winter, but on the 2025 portion of winter is when Mai drops, and I think they said spring is when Elena drops.
Oh,
But let me look it up for you. Or I just fucking lie to your fucking face, dude.
it's not
Fucking
just my
lie.
face, it's all the viewers and listeners.
Before I fucking lie to you. Why is it why is it this much work to find the trailer on YouTube?
Are you, what are you typing?
SF6 season 2.
I mean, that's kind of vague, Brian, I think, right?
Airband.
Damn it. I can't. For how long?
Yeah. Okay, so my winter 2025, Elena's spring 2025, yeah. So Terry's gonna be the last one.
Oh. Well, then I don't know what they
Unless
would
they're going
announce.
crazy with the fucking development times and say, you know what? Everybody's dropping yesterday.
That's wild. They're not doing that. Or maybe announce like a balance patch or something.
Yeah.
You think a balance patch is more probable?
Uh Honestly,
Or they just stay
too
quiet?
soon.
So they're just going to stay quiet at TGS?
I think so. Either that or something small. They might announce like a little collab crossover skins or some shit.
You're right. At TGS, they're probably going to show off Wilds. They're not going to be focusing on Street Fighter. They're probably going to be showing off Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Oh,
Monster Hunter. There might also be a weird place to show it, but it might be when we get the release date for the Marvel's Capcom collection. 'Cause it's supposed to drop this year, but they didn't tell us when.
Ah, okay. The one that's coming on Switch as well.
Yeah, Switch, PC, and I don't. Is it PlayStation as well? I don't know.
I thought it was just Switch and PC.
I don't know. I know for sure Switch, and I know for sure PC,
I'll look it up.
but I don't know anything else.
What was it? Marvel versus what?
Capcom collection type shit.
Type shit. No, it didn't come up. There it is. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Yeah,
Yep, PS4. You got it right. It's Switch, PC, PS4. I
I know
might,
everything.
I might grab that for Switch physically.
Let me get it for PC. I mean, you're a smart man to do that because, as you know, it's been years since Marvel's Capcom 2 is purchasable.
Yep,
You're a smarter man, but I don't want to have my Switch, so I'm not gonna entertain it.
that's fair. You can also, since you have a PS5, you can get it on PS4 then physical.
I don't. I have the digital PS5.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Disregard.
At this point, I don't even. I have one game left, Prince of Persia. I think on PlayStation 5. I'm very tempted. I don't know. I need an incentive to get rid of them, but I don't think I'm gonna buy consoles
That's fair.
going forward.
You should definitely finish Prince of Persia.
I have to start it.
Oh, yeah, you should play it. It's fun. And
Even like,
it's a 2024 game.
yeah, you're right. Even like some, but the next one, Swatch, whatever they call it, the next one. When that comes out, I don't even know. I don't even know if I'll buy it.
I can't follow up with anything.
I feel like I'm gonna end up buying it because Fire Emblem and things like that are gonna get a sequel, and
Those
I'm
are
gonna need to
facts.
play them.
They're not going to
Unless they
release
just
on
drive to
anything
your house
else.
and rob you.
That's true. Because I'm definitely going to get the next consoles too.
That might be it though. I don't even use mine now. My Switch.
Your Switch?
Yeah,
That's because you have all you have a Steam library that you're going to be carrying on for who knows how long, right?
that's probably what I'll do. Final answer: just trade in PS5 and my Switch for my Switch Watch.
Whenever that comes out.
Yeah,
Which that we're guessing it's holiday of next year if they're going to announce it in March or some shit of next year.
yeah.
Especially with how much time it's been under wraps, right?
There's no release date for the new Doom, right?
No, I think it's still to be announced in the Steam page.
That might be Gamescom.
That's true. That might be a Gamescom as well. And maybe with some more gameplay. I mean, I was cool with what we already saw with the shield, killing machine. So I'm cool with what we already have. But if you want to show a little more, maybe some new weapons or something, that'd be pretty fun.
Wolfenstein hasn't had anything in a long time, right?
Yes, I'm hoping for a Wolfenstein, but I think that studio's working on something at the moment. Machine Games, or wait, I
What else do they work on?
hold on, I might have. I might have lied to you. Yeah, they're working on Indiana Jones,
Uh,
and that's what's coming out soon, or coming out this year, later this year. So maybe after Indiana Jones, or maybe they already have a team working on the new Wolfenstein and they're gonna show it off. But right now, that team is on Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
I don't know what else companies typically show out for Gamescom Warframe stuff.
Yeah,
Or maybe they might show whatever they're working on after the medieval Warframe
yeah,
Souls frame
the one with the year on it, 1890, 1881, or
2077.
yeah, Warframe 2077. Hold on, Warframe 18 something. Let me see. Warframe 1999.
Versus Capcom.
What? Okay. It's called yeah, it's called Warframe 1999. I mean, it looks cool. I just don't know what it is. Then yeah, maybe they'll show that off. What I'm really hoping for is
Shut
what I'm really hoping for is I don't know why you just freak the fuck out. You got another system.
Yeah. It's for signing up for that tournament, and then I posted it, and then I think I popped off for signing up.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, congrats for signing up. Hopefully you mop somebody.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's like a 7-year-old.
You want to discourage him early?
I want them to learn early.
Yeah, that's fair. Show them how life works.
Yeah.
What the hell was I talking about before you threw up gang signs at me?
Uh, Warframe versus Capcom.
I don't remember what it was.
What else? Who else? Just I'm trying to think. I always Gamescom I forget exists, and it's not to say that it's underwhelming or no one gives a shit. It's just usually I don't. I just get the announcements on YouTube after.
That's fair. I remembered what game I'm hoping they show off more of is Light No Fire, the next Hello
I
games.
don't think we're hearing anything until like next year, maybe.
Ah man, but I'm hopeful.
The only time if this year you get any news, it's going the next Game Awards.
Oh, in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Um. When was Evo? July. Uh. Yeah. No, Tekken's not getting any Hihachi footage until probably Tokyo Game Show, which I'm whatever about, to be honest with you.
I mean,
I
it's
just want to see who the
Hihachi.
last
Yeah,
character is.
same.
He's dead. No, he's actually relied.
They're like the comic book writers do it. So can we?
I mean, at least in comic books, they usually just reboot it, and then oh, he's back.
No, I think I've seen some storylines where hey, he's dead, and in the same universe, like before the run gets rebooted, he's back.
But they never. I'm more upset that he went out of his way for years to be like, no, that guy's dead. Trust me. And then his excuse was like, oh well, he was dead, and this is the 30th anniversary, so and people really like him, so we got to bring him back. Cut that shit out. You were gonna bring him back regardless. That's a
Yeah,
cash grab.
and I mean,
I'm tired of him.
oh no, he's on your bad side.
I mean, he finally gave me a DLC character I've been asking for, so
He's still on your good side. You're disappointed in him.
I'm indifferent about him, is what I can say.
Okay.
I mean, I'm used to him lying because again, remember Tekken 7A. If it's a returning legacy character, they're free.
Oof. Weird. This one had a
But
price tag on it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just used to him lying. But at this point, I'm like, why have a story mode? You don't care.
Right. Why bother? That's terrible.
Yeah. Um, it would be interesting, but it'd be funny. Because the Alpha Lab ends the 19th. That'd be funny if they were at Gamescom,
Uh huh.
Riot, and then they announce a character.
Oh, maybe
Actually,
that's a good call. They might again. They might be a Gamescom because they might announce a beta or an open beta soon or something. Now that they have more people in the alpha.
mm, man, I don't need them to make it. I don't. I don't need them to make me less productive. Because if they do a beta, I'm gonna accidentally panic and
And just buy the battle pass. The beta battle passes will probably put.
the free beta battle pass.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did not do anything productive after that Thursday where I got in.
That's. I mean, that's a
Yesterday, I
good thing
worked on
for
a
that.
song for this month because I switched to monthly releases. But from Thursday until yesterday, I didn't do anything
But try.
remotely productive.
Yeah, because you could not wait to get back to playing 2XKO.
Yeah, I mean, I guess within the game itself, productive in terms of content making. But
That's. I mean that speaks volumes, right? People have been
yeah,
wanting
it's
a MVC type or a team game, whatever you want to call it. But
definitely void filling.
and they have, like we mentioned, I think we talked about it a bit. They have so many characters that they can add to this.
I'm gonna look it up. Hold
It
on.
it's got legs. It just you just gotta be careful and not get too greedy. In the balancing, that's gonna be hell. Bless you. All right.
Thank you.
That was so fierce.
So
I thought it
that's
went
another
through.
thing that I like is that it so far it seems like it's one of those games where everyone has bullshit. It doesn't seem like everybody's like very linear and vanilla and
Oh, okay.
balancing.
They got
It's
creative
like
with
Marvel
everybody.
where it's like normally.
They made it like, what if we did this instead of?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
In fighting games nowadays where people are striving more to make things more balanced, and in doing so they kind of make it feel very vanilla and stale. A lot of times in like Street Fighter, the complaint will be like, "Yeah, look at this, look at the broken shit this character can do. Yeah, look what this character can do." But
Uh-huh.
versus games are different in the sense that people go out of the way to show you how stupid their character is.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this dumb shit, and then it's 17-way dash mix. The versus games are the only way. Well, like it feels like the only time where we celebrate how broken the fucking game is,
Yeah.
because everybody has dumb shit. The closest I can think of that isn't a versus game is Guilty Gear that does that.
Where they just get creative and they're like, hey, just make some wild shit,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll sort of balance it later.
But besides that, everybody very quick to complain about balance. But when it comes to versus games, and it could be because they've been playing the same version of the game since 2011 with Marvel 3.
Hmm.
Maybe they're just like, just end me.
Yeah, they're like, please give us something, which is gonna be great. 'Cause that means that all the fucking tournaments are gonna get hype. They're gonna get Marvel hype if it gets to that popularity anyway.
I hope so. I was watching the 2v2 tournament from last Sunday, and
Hmm.
it's cool. It's cool seeing people. It's cool seeing what people have already figured out.
I
Is
gotta.
it the same as Marvel? I just biased to that. I can't really answer that, but it was entertaining.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you have the nostalgia charm, added to that.
Every Friday, I wouldn't say every Friday, but more often than not, because Tampa never sleeps. The same people hosting the tournament I entered.
Yeah.
Their Fridays is Marvel night every week. So
So,
a lot of times just tune in and I'm back in it.
yep. And they're still doing it, right?
Hmm.
Gotcha. What was I gonna say? I need to. I forgot. Usually when a fighting game comes out, I like watch and I add it to the Twitch followed categories. So when I don't know who to follow specifically, so I'm like, I just go into the category and just watch someone. I got to do that for 2XKO.
Do it
Just
right now.
as we're doing this,
You do it yet?
yeah, I love it. The game's fantastic. I watched so
Hey,
much, I felt like I was playing it.
there you go. I don't even know who to recommend. There's no Wolverine.
I'll find him when the
There,
full
there
thing
is
is
a
out. I'll find it, the
there's
Wolverine.
a privileged fucking simple character named Darius. It's the big white guy with the big axe that you'll probably like.
Okay, why does he have like a
He's,
huge swings or something?
he has big swings. He has cool combos.
Is he?
He's very easy. And I say that just from seeing his kid being played. I've only played the two characters that I've put content out for.
That's fair.
I don't plan on trying everyone or like the roster into 1.0. But like next alpha build or beta build, I'm I'm gonna pick something else and only pick that thing for that phase until the next thing.
Oh, okay, I see
That's
what you
what I
mean.
like to do.
Sick. I mean, I had to look him up to see what he can do. But if he's like a heavy axe swinging, most of the screen is covered by his axe, then yeah, that
You just described them.
okay, cool. Then yeah, he's a locked 1 out of 2, right?
Out of the six that are playable, him, uh, I almost tried Yasuo, the sword guy,
Mm-hmm.
but he has a move that looks and sounds exactly like Judgment Cut from Virgil.
Oh,
And
you're
that's
talking
the one
about
where he goes,
this.
and then the portal.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I instantly got mad. I'm not trying Yasuo. And then
Damn.
Echo has a Helmbreaker, and because he has the time mechanic where you can rewind time, you can like double or triple Helmbreaker and rewind. And I'm like, I'm not doing that either.
Oh shit! So they broke up your your Virgil into two different characters.
Hmm. I'm waiting to see who the third one is. The Triforce of fucking Virgil.
Uh
Who's
huh.
gonna get a Gucci belt?
Oh, that's what's left. Is Gucci belt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
That's
Yasuo, you might like his big sword. He's complex though, but big sword.
So it's gonna be Yasuo, and I'm gonna have a big sword and a big axe. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll check
Maybe
them
that
out
works because Darius is on the simpler side, so you pick a simple character and you pick a complex character.
to
Maybe, I
balance
don't
me
know.
out.
The balance.
The balance.
If
I still have I still have to rebuy Genesis. Because remember we had it on on Stadia.
I'm curious to see what the next Darksiders is gonna be.
Is that team? Is that even in development?
They teased it. You know, remember for the THQ Fest last week? They teased another
Oh, you're
Darksiders.
right. You're right. You're right. You
So
are
I don't know.
right.
I don't know if it's a remake, remaster, replaster,
I mean,
refaster.
I'm down. They've been the only one that didn't play was the third one, and you said not. You said it was not great.
It's something to play, but
Yeah,
they
I,
peaked at 2.
I was about to say because one was I loved one, and then two they're like let's make it a looter
Like
version of that.
loot and skill tree.
And skills. Yeah, let's make it a proper kill, slash and loot RPG here. And then I'm like, y'all are killing it. And then I
And then
never played three.
the third one was like a half-assed Soulsy kind of thing,
Uh,
but very limited. No, it's not a looter at all. Um,
I'm
don't
okay.
even remember a skill tree
I don't mind it not being a looter because I'm cool if it not being a looter, but the skill tree at least give me some.
that I can remember. No,
Uh,
a lot of the stuff you go around to collect, nothing exciting.
mm,
Just adds a number to your stuff.
it wasn't like the first one where it felt like a proper Metroid game, like open world, not open world, but like a 3D Metroid game.
Yeah, there's still the Metroid parts, but it's just nothing you're getting is exciting. Yeah, collecting anything cool, or like the second game, collecting weapons and that kind of shit.
Oh, there
And
was no
just
like cool movement stuff you would unlock or platforming stuff or.
that I don't recall. I just know that to backtrack didn't mean you'd get like a cool loot or something interesting as a pickup.
Oh, I see. So it'd just be wasted time going to 100% the map.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or unsatisfying, you mean?
if you ever get a drought, I would say try it. I have it on Steam, so
Is it Steam Deck compatible? Verified, I mean.
I mean, I would only imagine because the game's years old now. Dark Siders store page, playable, not verified.
Ah, okay. Still, might give it a shot. All right. What was I going to say? Oh, that's all you have to say for 2XKO?
Yeah, enjoyed it. Fiending for it. It hit the spot. It filled the void in versus games that I feel very comfortable and at home with.
Good.
It's prior to this is me learning Tekken, which I still prefer out of the newer games, but learning a 3D fighter, actually learning and not just casually playing it,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
pretending I'm playing Guilty Gear.
I did have one more question. I don't know if you already answered this before. Is this coming out on console as well? Or is it
Yeah,
only PC? Oh, it
no, it's
is?
on console and in the beta, in the alpha, there's crossplay already.
Oh, so you can decide what platform when you get the code? Or,
I want to say yes.
oh, nice. I would like to see how it plays on. I'm assuming fine. It's not a lot. Doesn't look like a graphically intense game, but
I mean, it's pretty, but it's not like you're ray tracing
yeah,
Brahms' bald head.
with all the reflections
hmm
and then doing GI as well.
There's other mechanics I didn't really explain, but unless you want me to gush more about that.
Like, I mean, it's up to you. That's why I asked you if you were done with it or not.
I mean, if you're gonna twist my arm, I mentioned the way the tag system works. You
Yeah.
can push block, but it costs a meter. And they have
Okay.
something interesting. So while you're blocking, if you tap forward and then the input for dash, you push block in this. If you don't tap forward and you keep holding back and you do it, you do something called a retreating guard, where you're like kind of invuln and you just like dash back, but it loses to lows. So that's a way of like you're not just getting out, but it's also a meter, I believe. And you can parry. Um,
Yeah,
it
you can.
costs a bar.
Damn it.
It costs a bar, but if you successfully parry, they give you your meter back.
Oh, so that. Oh, I guess that's incentive to not just spam parry.
Yeah.
Got it.
If you parry projectiles, it doesn't cost anything.
Okay, that's not bad.
It was a little inconsistent for me. So there's times when I'm doing the parry, I know someone's gonna press some shit,
Uh
and then
huh.
I'm in the parry stance, and you just see a whole axe go through my body. I'm like, all right.
What the fuck?
So it felt like sometimes it did work, and other times maybe it's the hitbox of the move itself
Mm-hmm.
that causes it, where it looks like it hits but it doesn't. Could be that, I don't know, but there's times where it felt like I was at the mercy of the parry.
Maybe it's a network thing. It could just be a latency thing.
I don't know.
All right. So you can parry. So I guess you can technically just parry a whole super because if you're gonna parry physical hit, you get the thing back anyway.
That I don't know. It's not really like a parry in the sense that like Third Strike where the actions will keep resuming as you're parrying.
Uh huh.
It's more so like you parry something and then you put them in like a get fucked state.
Oh, so you don't have to worry about the onslaught. So if you successfully call a oh, that's even better. You don't have to be like, oh, I parried that, but I still got to parry the 6 other hits of this fucking chain. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It immediately goes, no, you're done playing.
Mhm.
Cool.
I don't know if it scales more if you like combo off of a parry. I only assume so. Um, characters can get combo. Some characters can get combos off of grabs, which I always like. If you call an assist and you get slapped in the mouth, not the assist will still play out.
Oh, that makes sense. Is that
Yeah,
not normally how it is?
I Marvel's like that. Um, Skull Rose is like that. It's normally how it is. I feel like there might be one outlier, and that's why I clarified. I don't remember.
Gotcha. Maybe BB tag or something, or like an anime team game.
I think even BB Tag's the same.
Oh, then I don't know where you got it. Maybe Grand Blue Fantasy.
It's 1v1.
Oh yeah, I don't know why you even suggested that. I think I might have saw Relink earlier, and I'm like, oh, that has a fighting game. Uh,
Um, oh, there's a thing called the fuse mechanic, and it's kind of like you pick a mechanic that you out of a big pool,
mm-hmm.
and that's a mechanic you have like isms in Street Fighter Alpha if you remember what those are. Um,
I just remember the V-ism, A-ism.
that stuff where each one had different properties. So
Uh-huh.
Aism was the alphaism, and it lets you block in the air.
Uh-huh.
And then Vism was the one where you activate and you can do a custom combo, and it's like zero. You have multiple of of yourself.
Yeah.
They have something like that for this game. Um, so for example, you pick something called Double Down, which is the only one I used, and you can DHC like you could in Marvel games.
Okay.
You pick something called a 2x assist. You get to call an assist twice before the character backs out.
Oh.
You pick one called freestyle. And you can tag more times. So like call assist, and they're out. Tag. All right. Slap them once. You can hit tag again. You're
Okay.
back to the other guy. There's one
Making it
that's just
smooth.
called I forget the name of it. Pulse, and that one's for beginners. It lets you auto combo.
The
Um,
whole match.
it lets you auto combo, but you can also do combos manually. So they
Okay.
recommend that for beginners because if you auto combo, it shows you a route of a combo you can learn manually as you see it happening.
And then you can link it with something else after if you could find out how to use your assists and things. It's like a nice couple steps.
Yeah, you sacrifice all the other ones for like the sake of like ease of learning. There's one where when you get to 40% health, you do more damage and you can essentially dash cancel a move one time.
Oh, before hitting the ground.
No, like let's say if I have 40% health and I slap you with a medium,
Mm-hmm.
I can dash cancel that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I don't see that one's pretty niche. That's probably the two that I'm like, whatever. Is that one and the auto combo one. The other ones seem like way. The other ones seem way better. If you want someone to die easier, double down DHC. That's what I use.
Mm.
If you're trying to mix the shit out of somebody,
Uh-huh.
the one with more tags, because then that's kind of honestly what it is. So the one I use, hey, you come from Marvel.
Okay.
The The one with you could tag more. Hey, you come from BB tag. The one multiple assists. I guess it's not really one specific game it comes from, but it's more so like I need to make up for only having one character. I need to
Gotcha.
Dragon Ball it or something.
Uh huh.
But the rest of them, those seem good. The other ones kind of seem like kind of like a little gimmicky thing to pick. That being said, it's an alpha.
I think that multiple assist one is probably going to be chosen a lot because I mean you can. Does it, oh, that's what I was going to ask. I don't know if you already mentioned it. Is there a early out repetition check for combos like in Skullgirls?
Nope,
I don't know if
no
that. I don't.
IPS.
Okay,
Infinite prevention system.
thank you. That's what I don't know the verbiage, but
Nope, you could do loops. People have loops.
okay. I was going to ask if they stayed with Marvel or moved on with like Skullgirls team rules there. Where it's like you want
Nope.
your combos better be fresh from the beginning.
No, you could definitely loop stuff. They have another mechanic. If you're getting the shit beat out of you, they got it from Guilty Gear. The burst
Uh huh.
mechanic. They have that in this game as well.
Oh, neat. But does it cost meter or has its own meter?
It has its own meter, and like Guilty Gear and like Skullgirls, you can have setups where you burst bait. So like they're like, you got me, and they're like, no, I knew you can do that, and then murder you.
Oof.
Unlike Marvel 2, I'm sorry, unlike Marvel series, if I kill your point character, normally you're like, oh, guess for game on
Yeah.
incoming. There's no incoming. It's like Dragon Ball, where if you kill a character, the other one gets a whole animation and you start from neutral.
Oh,
Something that's interesting too is the game has rounds. So it's like first to two within the game itself.
that's by default.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that counts as one game. And then you go back to, rematch, character select or whatever.
I like that. So it gets the people conditioned to how it's normally in the tournaments.
Well,
Because it's two rounds, you win that or that game, and then you continue for the next one, right? Best of three.
it's like, no, so like Street Fighter. You know how there's multiple rounds in Street Fighter?
Yeah.
In this one, you lose your team. All right, that's round one. And then you go into the next round as if it was Street Fighter. First to two rounds wins one game.
Oh, and I gotcha. Each of your person down. Okay. So you had. So it's not really. Okay. I know I see how they
Does that
phrased it.
make sense?
Yeah, I see how they phrased it. It's like you're still. Yes, that's sort of like you're playing. What is it? King of Fighters, when you're doing that team versus team, and they keep the health, and the next one comes out.
No. So literally imagine Street Fighter, round
Yeah.
ends, and you're back.
Yep.
Imagine one game of
So Mortal Kombat then.
Marvel.
When the green health goes down, oh, that's your round, but it's two people.
Your character, okay, one round, your team dies.
Yeah.
The other guy wins one round. You
Okay.
restart. Everyone has everything back, like Street Fighter.
Okay. So
That guy beats your ass again.
yeah,
He won the game. That's two rounds.
I see. Okay.
That all that counts as one game.
Gotcha. So
I
if
don't
we
remember. I don't remember if meter carries over per round. So I don't. That's something I don't remember.
okay, so yeah, just like Marvel then.
Marvel, your team dies. That's one game. There's no rounds in Marvel. Your whole team's dead. That's game one.
Oh, okay. No, I'm twisting all the fucking games together. I know what you mean now. I know what you mean now. Sick. Okay.
So that's like Mario Kart.
So it's like Mario Kart then, right? Is that like Doom Eternal?
Yeah.
It's a little dancing.
I think that's all that I gotta say now.
I mean, it's gonna be the 2X, the whole alpha episode, bro. With a little bit of
Monica.
yeah. We can do the upcoming releases, I guess.
140 characters in League. I googled it for you earlier and I didn't say it.
Yeah, and I think you even told me like a lot of them are fighting like hand to hand focused. So
A lot of them are gonna be easy to transition into this. I
mhm.
think.
Actually, even the projectile ones, you can just make them zoners.
There's some that if they somehow make it work, then they worked overtime. There's one that's a cat, and you basically sit on a character and then use moves while on the character. So like you're like essentially a little parasite thing. That's a cat, and you're like a support in that regard. Where you attach yourself to another player. So I don't think that's if they make her playable, then it makes sense. You guys are going off.
Yeah, they can't. That's an easy one. It'll just be the way Skullgirls does it. It'll technically be one character with whatever buff that character does. So it'll be 2v1, but the cat will be on one of your characters. The not cat one, I imagine.
But then okay, so then the character she's attached to dies. What happens?
It's over. They'll have more health. That's what I'm saying. Like the balancing of like Skullgirls, where it's like the two. Like if even if it's 2v1, the health is like appropriately scaled.
That sounds like whoever's playing as the cat's gonna be fucking bored because all you're gonna be is an assist.
Oh, because it needs to. You're right. It needs to work with actual players. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
you're right. Disregard everything I just said. I keep thinking it's just gonna be 1v1, like a one player. Like you're playing Marvel.
I hope when they do tournaments, they have like brackets for both duos and singles, or if not,
Mm,
just at the very least only do duos. But it would be nice if they had both.
that from the sounds of, well, they might fuck around and like make like playlists and stuff the same way League does, where it's like, oh, RAM, what is it, ARAM or whatever, and might experiment with that kind of stuff with playlists like that, where the scaling you can just free form pick
I
instead
don't
of,
understand.
because you're saying whether or not picking 2v2s or 2v1s or 1v whatever, right?
No, no, I want tournaments to run brackets for either both or just duos.
But you want
Like
it in
go
the game though, right? Or you want that
like
outside of that?
when you sign up for Evo, I want you to be able to sign up for both as separate
Oh, I thought you were
tournaments.
talking about like the tournaments like baked into the game, like if it's Fortnite or something.
It would be nice if they did that as well, but I was thinking offline.
Gotcha,
At the
gotcha.
very least, have them both as offline.
Okay. I mean, it's been the tournaments that's been working for Fortnite. That's why I've been wanting people to put all their competitive stuff just in game. Same with Overwatch, with the Overwatch League and stuff. They put
I feel
all.
like they should do as well because it seems easier to manage.
That's what I think. And even in the game, you can just be like, oh, the tournament that you're maybe not qualified for, it's live. You can just watch it in game. I don't know. Especially if they have like the tech, like you mentioned, like you can walk up and the lobby, it's already there. Like if they have the tech to easily make it real time for players, like why not?
Yeah, I agree.
They, from what you're telling me, I'm sold on it. But it's what happens after release is what how they move is going to be important.
It's definitely gonna be content for you. Like if you play
Oh, I see. Yeah, because it's much easier simplified input. That's what I always wanted. That's why I like about Rolling Thunder.
Rising Thunder.
Did I say Rolling Thunder?
Yeah,
Is that another game, or do I continue to just swap that word?
I think that's a game involving planes. Rolling Thunder. It's a movie from 1977.
It is games,
Is
or
it
does
plane related?
let me see. I don't know. It's a guy holding a laser gun in one
With a
hand
girl?
and a girl on his other hand. That's I guess he's saving. Uh,
Not plane related. I just saw gameplay. It's a
Yeah,
side scroller.
it's a side scroll like weird sci-fi thing. Anywho, and there's somebody who wants this game apparently. If you go to the IGTV, it's someone one person wants this game.
I went to images on Google with just Rolling Thunder as the search,
Uh huh.
and there's a picture of a guy near a body of water, and he has like a denim shirt on,
Yeah. Denim
and
shirt.
denim shirt on, long sleeve, denim shirt.
Okay.
He has one arm like this,
Uh,
and he has a rifle. He's holding it up with this arm.
yeah.
This same arm is a hook hand. Oh god.
What the fuck? Hold on, I gotta see this. Yep. That has to be from the movie then.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to know how he uses that rifle.
So I'm glad you said that because there's a picture
Yep.
of him holding the gun. So he rests the gun on the hook hand, and then his other hand, it's a shotgun.
Uh huh.
Okay, so he
I
uses
mean,
that
that's a different
as a
gun.
tripod, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Look,
I see. He puts it on. He lets it rest on the hook.
I was hoping he used that hand to shoot. I would have watched this movie tonight if that was the case.
That's oh man, I might just watch it now. I have it in the
I,
backlog there.
I think this is the same actor, but this was in the related photos. I don't know if it's the same movie or not. But
I gotta take notes for what time this is happening. I gotta put this in the actual video.
bro, he looks
When I edit it,
demented.
you guys are gonna see some crazy images
It's
here.
the same movie. This guy looks possessed, bro.
The power of the revolver, man. That first picture is gold.
This might be movie of the
Of the decade.
yeah
We have not
best
seen
movie.
a picture of this man without a weapon.
He's making somebody cry with a gun. Look,
All right.
I need to see what movies came out in 1977 because without watching this is already a classic.
Insane. All right. Upcoming releases we'll wrap up.
Oh shit.
What's up?
No, I didn't look at it.
Look at what?
The releases.
Oh, okay. For games, I found one on there called Level Zero Extraction. It's like a horror version of an extraction game. It looks pretty cool because the players can be like the humans or the monsters in the map.
Got mixed reviews, unfortunately.
Oh, did it?
It's early access, I think, too.
Oh, then never
Let
mind.
me
I thought
see.
that was out.
I could be lying directly to you. What's it called? Last Extraction?
Level
Level
Zero
0.
Extraction.
Having a mixed stroke. Yeah, early access. $18. Not a full price.
That's not bad.
People are reviewing it like it's out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's early access. Got it. I thought it was out too because it was in the list of releases. I thought that I didn't know they were adding early access releases as well. Weird. Uh, that's all I found on there. There might
Oh,
be some
doesn't
other.
the DLC for Cult of the Lamb drop to tomorrow?
Came out
I think.
yesterday.
Told you.
Yeah, it
Today's
came.
Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Tuesday. It came out yesterday. I haven't tried it yet, but Jan was like, "I'll play with you," and I'm like, "Bet."
Content.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna record it or not, but
Bump.
I don't know if I'm gonna record it, but what's up?
I mean, you can. If you do, it's content.
That's true. I do want to do a stream with I think I told you the penitence mode where it adds survival elements to your character, so you have to eat and sleep as well, like your
Shitting,
followers.
pooping, shitting,
I wonder if you could play
pooping.
that mode 2 player, and how does
I
that
don't know.
work?
I don't know nothing, brother. Misao 2024 HD remaster.
The what?
I don't know. Fuck. Wrong tab.
You said fuck like you missed the fucking rat that you were trying to catch.
Yeah.
For
I
move.
don't. I don't know anything else for games. What I was gonna say.
Okay. For movies, the Alien Romulus comes out. My only eyes on that movie was the trailer we saw before Deadpool was Wolverine, and I was sold. That looks pretty good from the trailer. I hope it sticks the landing and stuff, but that was a good trailer. I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah. If anything, they should make it come out in digital on October.
Soon, yeah. Well, how most of the movies this year have been performing, or even regardless of how they're performing, they're coming out digital really quickly. So, I mean, Furiosa came out pretty fast. Fall Guy came out fast. Uh, what's some other big ones? Oh, what is it? The Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare came out this pretty fast.
Speaking of coming out real fast, Borderlands,
Oof.
108 million. The budget, it made 8 million.
Yeah, I believe it.
Also, apparently, people were so disappointed in the movie that the amount of players on the games themselves has skyrocketed. So honestly, I'm starting to think that maybe they purposely made a shitty movie so that they can go back to the game.
Wait a second. Say that one more time. The movie did so bad, people were like, "I'd just rather play the game," and they
Yeah.
just played the game.
So now, like, there's a bunch of people playing the game.
Well, you sure it's not? Well, there might be more people playing the game because everything was on sale. Like all the
But
games were like 80% off or something. Like
it could be that. But apparently, after the movie released,
there was like a significant change in.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
it
I
could
don't know.
because it was discounted. I don't
Yeah,
know. I think it's funny narrative wise to think that the movie's so ass that everyone wanted to go play it.
yeah,
I want to
I
believe that too because it's. I found it entertaining that Starfield was so meh that No Man's Sky got a boost.
yeah,
In my head, it's like that.
yeah. Where it's like, oh, Borderlands movie, nah, the game.
Like not my life a movie, and then they
Yeah,
left.
man, they got the hell out of there. Yeah, man. When I first saw that trailer, I'm like, yep, I am not paying to see this movie. That is going to be a let's. I hope this is good and watch it once it's on digital. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Available
they
for
should.
all. Available for
Just turn it into
all.
a show.
They should just work on the next game without loading screens. That'd be great.
They should just do. I feel like the only step now is like a live service.
That's unfortunately what I'm expecting to happen. But I mean, they didn't do it with Wonderlands, so maybe there's hope.
I think that was their what's the name of the prequel?
The pre-sequel
Yeah, I think it was just something to release while they work on a bigger project.
on the main numbered one. Yeah, I can see that. They'll alternate between Wonderlands and Borderlands. Yeah, that's what I don't even. We spoke about it like we reviewed it already. That's how fucking terrible it's doing. We have not seen it, so don't take our word for it. You might watch it and be in the minority and love it. We have not seen it, but I will plan on watching it once it's on digital.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and for music, we got Falling in Reverse with a new album. You good, Ryan?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I thought you were holding your headphones like out here. Yeah. So I'm like, is you good? My bad. Falling in Reverse, Foster the People, and Post Malone dropping a new album. I don't know if you saw anything else on there for this week's. No?
I don't know. I don't know what Pom Poko is, and I don't know what Hamish Hawk is. But those are good names.
Are you gonna give him a shot?
Blind Pilot.
Blind Pilot, that one. And now something that you love. 21 Pilots up next.
Yeah, we'll see. I didn't realize so many things dropped last week. My backlog grew exponentially.
Dang. I like the name of this fucking band that's coming out with a project next week. It's called Illuminati Hotties.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic
Oh,
name.
Muramasa.
And then Sabrina Koff. Oh, and Sophie Tucker has another album coming out. Got some EDM coming.
Spirit of the Beehive.
Anywho, uh, that's it. That's all we got. Anything else you want to say before we end it here?
No.
Alrighty. Well, we'll be back next week. I don't know what we'd be reviewing, to be honest. Oh, never mind. I just finished saying we'll probably talk about Gamescom opening night live if it's next Tuesday, I think. So
Tuesday or Tuesday? Which one?
Tuesday. So
Yeah.
that's what probably we'll be doing, and we'll see. I might stream that reaction because why not? Uh, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, listening. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.